Welcome back. It's Friday. ByBit is not our sponsor, but Phemex is. Let's go. Yeah, smash the like, subscribe, share. Let's go. What is up, guys? Welcome back. It is F-Boy Friday, and as such, I have dressed in the F-Boy attire, or at least my modern version of it. Thank you guys for joining us. Smash the like button, subscribe, share the stream, vote in the poll. It is the dump that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started dumping it not knowing what it was, and they continue dumping it forever just because this is the dump that never ends. If you've tuned in today thinking that I'm talking about crypto, I'm sorry. That is not what we're looking at today. The dump that never ends, referring to First Republic Bank. I've got some stuff to share with you guys today. It's Friday. It's a little bit chiller of a day. We had some volatility over the last 48 hours to catch up on, but let's get into some stuff that's interesting, right? Follow me on Twitter, links in the chat, and in the video description below are our sponsors, the top of the top exchanges, trading tools, etc., along with NFT Talon in Estonia May 5th and Bitcoin 23 May 18th in Miami. Hopefully you guys join me there. I wanted to show or share some stuff with you guys quick here. I've been on a tweeting spree. I got nothing done this morning, so this stream is thrown together. This was a joke, but turns out actually Jim Cramer did tweet something like this in March. This is our topic of today, the FRC dump, the dump that never ends. It is down. We talked about this last stream, being down 95%. And this is a great lesson for those gambling, well, those degenning in micro caps in crypto. Just because something's fallen 95% does not mean it can only fall 5% more. In fact, here's a great example. The people criticizing crypto, the people backing the banks, providing us with the best example. FRC, or for some reason it's FRC, First Republic Bank, which would be FRB, since our stream, so it was down 95%. Literally today, it has fallen another 50%, trading down to like $3 from about $6 on its open. Just a great learning lesson for those of us in crypto. Things that dump don't necessarily stop dumping, and just because it's down does not mean something has to go up. The title of the stream is based on this tweet. You guys did an awesome job. I love that you guys, I love what you did with this. It exceeded my expectations. Thank you all so much. It is the dump that never ends, and you guys responded very dumpishly. I can't even load all of them right now, but you guys, you knocked it out of the park. Thank you. Thank you. F-Boy Friday. Here's a really old picture of me. Apparently I was sporting those shades even, 10 plus years ago. So let's get into a little bit of what's going on in the world. We're going to get into what I have done, what I've done with my trades. Unfortunately, we weren't live for them, but I'll show you, as we always do, exactly what I did. I'll show you where I'm at right now and what I'm looking for, maybe over the weekend, but really into next week. We do have some big stuff coming up next week. I can't wait for next week. Can I get a chirpow in chat? Can I get a chirpow? Will be joining us May 3rd, and you better believe that'll be my last stream before I head overseas to Estonia. I don't know how to say that in the right accent. Markets today, VIX is down, stocks are up, and the dollar relatively flat. We've been watching all of these metrics, and we're going to definitely rehash them again today, but Wall Street climbs, strong earnings offset Amazon slowdown. Something about Amazon's customers are choosing to buy lower priced products or something, but their total sales is still fine. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not really that important. What is important? In 5 days, not only will Jerome Powell be joining us live for the FOMC meeting, providing us forward guidance on the future of the US, the dollar, and probably cryptocurrency. Gonna be hype. Taking a look at our Fed rate monitor. Oh man. In the background, you can see this line. Just ignore this. This is not a green screen. I live in the digital world, and this is a bug in the matrix. We follow these like hawks. We were the first people covering them, and we're going to continue to cover them until they're boring again. So what's interesting is on May 3rd, when we have Tom Powell also join us, perhaps maybe Chirpow will take some guidance from him. we are seeing the probability or what the market expects being shaken up a lot. Not quite as much as in February, but what we're seeing is last week versus this week, the market is again looking at no interest rate hike. As you guys probably remember, I was throwing out a bold claim that the pivot is already here. We're not going to see any more interest rate hikes. And at the moment, the market 18% agrees with me. Maybe I'm wrong. It happens. I'm wrong all the time, guys. This is a good time. I like to hash this every stream. None of this is financial advice. I'm just a chart nerd sharing my nerdy chart stuff with you all. I've been doing this for many years, and my only hope is that some of you can take away some value, maybe incorporate it into your trading, and just become better at it. Please don't blindly copy me. You'll just lose money. I get it wrong. So we'll find out in 3 days. I'm hype as hell. I'm hype as hell for that. What else do we got? Economic calendar. So we did have a bunch of biggies. This week. Many a biggie. Building permits. Meeting forecast. Consumer confidence. Lower than forecast. This is where it gets spicy. It looks like it started Tuesday. Down 3% from the, or 3 points from the forecast, and down 3 points from the previous. So confidence in the markets is dropping. New home sales, actually, this is going to contradict the main point I was going to make. Looks like actually was up versus forecast, but the one that I really wanted to look at, and the one I got excited about, but maybe I shouldn't be as excited, pending home sales. Actually, there's a lot of spice here. GDP quarter over quarter, way missed forecast. Politicians claiming the economy is super strong, way miss on a forecast. I know it's 1.1 versus 2. That doesn't sound like a lot, but we're talking about GDP. These are big numbers. These are hundreds of billions of dollars per like fraction of percent. Huge miss there. Initial jobless claims lower than forecast. Investing.com is highlighting this green. However, that is technically, I'll say it's red. I want to see those go up because we want to see more pressure on the Fed. Finally, I went on too long about this, but this is the one that got me excited. The new home sales kind of unexcited me a little bit there. Wait a minute. Here it is. Pending home sales. So as a millennial, I don't know if I will ever be able to buy a home, even though in the realm of millennials, I think I'm doing pretty well income and net worth wise. It does seem to forever be escaping our grasps. Pending home sales. This is the canary in the coal mine. Down negative 5.2%. That is an insane miss. That means basically from February to March, pending home sales dropped 5%. That is insanity. I've never seen that happen. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen this even really be red. Home sales seems to be the bubble that never ends, kind of like First Republic Bank. That is a huge miss. Huge miss. And looking forward into this year, I knock on wood because I don't want this to hurt people, but I want to be able to buy a home at some point. That is going to be a metric I'm following. Down -5. It was forecasted at a positive 0.5. Huge miss. This is definitely maybe going back to that consumer index confidence thing. People don't really know what to expect in these markets. Times are volatile. Banks are collapsing. And that actually, I forgot. There was one more tweet. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to just keep looking at my Twitter. That's boring. But there's one more that I'm really proud of. Here we go. The Times, 28 April 2023. Fed on brink of second bailout for banks. If you don't understand the reference, that's okay. It is pretty high IQ, and hopefully enough people get it that it isn't gibberish. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, Discord. We're going to go look at some charts and trades now. Last stream I'd opened a very large short that I was not comfortable with. It is my pleasure to share with you. I closed said shorts. $1,200 P&L on that bad boy. I opened short again, 29.3, about half as large, not quite as confident this time. 2% up. This is basically just that break even for the moment. So I have 2 more trades. The other smaller short that we had open on the last stream also closed for a very similar P&L. I better make sure these aren't the exact same ones, right? No, okay, good. Similar P&L, much higher percent, but that was a good day, man. We locked in about 2,500 on those shorts. I did not expect that. This much smaller short, up 2%-ish. I don't know how I feel about these. I kind of just got the, I don't know, I just got the intuition. I just got the the signal. These trades are on Fairdesk, our sponsor. We are going to be giving away some Fairdesk funds today. We're going to be doing a giveaway, so make sure you've commented your user ID, signed up under my link in the chat, and we're going to use a random comment selector to pick out some winners here. We're going to give away some dollaries, some dollary dues. So those shorts went well, but I also had a long open. So what happened with that long? What happened with that long? That's a good question. Let me find out here myself. This account was on the brink of destruction. It was on the brink of destruction. We were up almost 2x from March, and I revenge traded that back down to down 20%. We are now back to, I'd say we're up maybe about 10% for April. I did close or take profit on that long 3 times so far. 3 times. That's the only reason we've scraped this back. But that position's still open. It's only 0.2 Bitcoin. It's up 100% with $360 unrealized gain, along with about that 360 extra. So in no way am I going to pretend I knew that this would happen. I don't think anyone did. That move was wild. That was crazy volatility, but we certainly did benefit from it, or at least I did. I hope people didn't get too wrecked on it. That's just one of those wild, unpredictable moves that you really can't do much with. You just gotta already be in position, or you're too late. So there's my trades. Just sharing them open with you, as we always do. This bad boy, of course, on Phemex, still open if it loads. Trading on Phemex, still open. This is tiny, can't really see it. That did not help. Neither did that. All right, well, I'm giving everyone a seizure today. Sorry about that. I don't even know how to look at this thing. I don't know. It's the same long. It's the same long. I haven't closed any of it. I haven't opened any of it. It's at about a 450% gain. We realized 3K on it. It's got about 4K unrealized, and that's just sitting. My stop under a healthy 19K. Somebody's ready. What's up, Mohammed Shaban? Salute to you, my friend. Happy Friday. Gifting out the memberships. If you've gotten a membership recently, put some of those emojis in chat. You'll find that there are quite a few wonderful emojis to be selected from. We're still taking feedback and suggestions for more. There's a few I want to swap in. Come at me with something original and we'll put them in there. We are ready. We are ready. Let me see. Mohammed Shaban, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. You are the man. Gifting 5 memberships. I only see Mark Harris, Jack Hinnerak. What's up, my bro? And BG, weren't you just saying you lost your magnet? It's a good day. It's a good Friday. I don't see any new subscribers yet, but at the same time, YouTube's been very weird about that lately. If you haven't smashed the like, subscribe, share, vote in the poll, etc., now is the time. Let me shout you out. There we go. Matt Ines. And Ellie Effie. Getting them memberships, getting those magnets. If you connect your YouTube account to your Discord account and go into the Discord, you will get your YouTube membership roll, your little magnet in there as well, just a little bonus, as well as a live airdrop of Bitcoin after the stream, as we do every stream. All you have to do is verify by hitting that blue button on the first page. So let's get into some content. Mohammed, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. So does the rest of the community. I love the good vibes today. Oh, you're ready. There it is. Web dev newbie. My man, how have you been? Got your magnet? That's a salute. That's a salute, my friend. Welcome. So, looking at funding, we've been following this and praying to see green. Green meaning negative funding. All we're paying attention to up here, though, is the Bitcoin and the predicted. The rest of this data you definitely could use, but I don't find it to be as important, as the market does tend to just depend on Bitcoin. So, changes since last stream. Binance remains mildly negative, and that means mildly bullish. Predicted fundings are pretty neutral across the board, but they are leaning negative, meaning leaning bullish. And what I like to see, and this is the first time in a while, every exchange with the exception of ByBit is in the negative. ByBit was our sponsor on this channel. They were even in the intro today because that's an old intro. I got to change that up. But they're a great exchange. However, unfortunately, there is some news there. ByBit on May 8th, if you haven't logged in or gotten an email about this yet, will be enforcing KYC on May 8th. To my knowledge, this is my understanding of the situation. So if I'm wrong, please chat, let me know, correct me. This is my understanding. As we've seen this happen in exchanges in the past, there unlikely is anything really bad going on. No FTX, no rug. You know, they were a great partner of ours. They're a great exchange, even though they don't support it. sponsor us anymore. However, if you do not wish to KYC, there we go. What's up, loading name? You're ready. First time in your life you made 168% gain from a single trade. Good Friday? Right on, bro. Right on. Let me finish up with this. And thank you for the broship. We appreciate you. You might not know this. If you've been using ByBit or if you haven't logged in lately, they will prompt you when you log in. I checked it out. If you are in the US, after you KYC, it is very likely that you will no longer be able to use the exchange. You will be able to withdraw, as far as I know. That's the typical course. However, you may be looking for a new exchange that is not KYC. I personally, whenever this has happened to me, have left that exchange. Not because I'm avoiding anything or trying to do anything illegal. What is up, Lewis Brown? But because essentially when I signed up with the exchange, we made a written contract that I agreed to that stated the terms, stated the rules. And even if you didn't read that, doesn't matter. I don't like it in crypto when the rules get changed up. So I personally will not be using them going forward. If you're in the US, you won't be able to. If you're in other countries, it's probably dependent. Know your jurisdiction, know the laws where you're at. Here's what I have to say. Come May 8th, you're going to be looking for a new exchange if you've been using ByBit. Check out Phemex and Fairdesk. They're both top tier. They both have passed all the vetting, and they're both not KYC. So you won't run into that problem. Again, reminder, know the laws in your localities. Don't do anything illegal. You know the jam. So let's jump into the charts. I don't even have the charts pulled up. Whew, we got through that. That wasn't too bad. 20 minutes, rock and roll. Let's see who's in chat. It's not the hypest of days for others, but I'm feeling pretty hyped today. We have 371 viewers. That's probably like a yearly low for us. That's okay. It's 371 of the best of the best. If you're here today, let me know. Put something in chat. I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to start with Pickle, my man. What's up, my friend? Luisio, Cryptogenic Dude, Venom, Hex, Mark, Zawigert. Good info. But is there really any laws? Not if you're drinking White Claws, bruh. No laws with White Claws. Let's LFG, Mr. Andy Walk. That is correct. Put some emojis in the chat, the LFG one. What's up, Trade Intuition? How you doing, brother? Out there streaming. You know what? Let's shout out Trade Intuition. This man grinds away on YouTube. He does live streams. Don't embarrass me. 5 hours ago. There you go. He's his time slots never conflict with mine, so go ahead. Give him a watch next time. Next time you see him live. Link is in the chat. Thank you, my friend. You are appreciated. You are seen. What's up, Mark Balog? Era Random. Yo, what's up, man? You're always hyped, Doyle McPoyle? Well, that's because you're the man. What's up, Crypto Ryan? You on Crypto Answered tonight. Is that the thing with Kelly Kellum? He said he invited me to something, Kelly Kellum, today. But I was like, bro, I got to stream. Maybe. We'll see how we get. We'll see how long it takes us here. What's up, M Ninja 4? Happy Friday. That's right. It is Friday. Friday. Love the vibes. Thank you, my friend. It's all about good vibes, man. Some people are only here in the bull market, some only in the bear. We're always here. And we just try to bring the good vibes because that's what you need. That's what you need to get through. Bull, bear, crab, good vibes, they'll sustain you. And community. What's up, Patrick Leshman? My man. Listening while you work. Whistle while you work. Actually, don't do that. That'll annoy people. What's up, Tim Pierce, Honda Man? Up and run. Skip Factor. What's up? Mats V2. You the man, Justin Khaki. Eliefe, congrats. Congrats on your membership. Nice shirt. Thank you. Shout out to gamersups.gg. They're the ones who give me the sleeves. They're the ones who make me as fly as I am. Maybe if I can figure out how to spell it, I'll put their link in the chat. Should be gamersups.gg. Uh-oh. Wait, don't go to that. That's not right. I don't know how that wasn't right, but here you go. Gamersubs.gg. There's a link in the chat. There it is. There she is. Who else is here? Nate. What's up, my brother Nate? Jim Kennedy. Love the energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to get into some charts here. We're going to look at the dump that never ends in just a moment. I just want to shout out a few more people. Liquidated Shorts. Hello. Hello. Nomad. How you doing, man? Name here. Loading name, brah. Vui. LFG. That's right. That's right. LFG. Who else? Gear. Present. Thank you. Thick bid. Like the shirt. It's a Wafu F-boy kind of day. There's a significant CVD divergence between spot and perps right now. Insane short squeezes if buying continues, could roll over if buying fades, says Captain Gary. Captain Gary, that's some alpha, my friend. Appreciate you. Who else is here? Sprouksy, Joshua Tree always. There he is, Adam Buzzard. I was waiting for you. Gentine Lala, Arcbit, BG Jerry, Marky. Who else? Huffy08, Learning. Good to see you learning. Brandon Keys, Net Starberry, The Rave, Marvelous 68, Freedom. All right, we here. That's right, we here. We all here together. Rain or shine, we here together. Let's look at some charts. So clearly the what was this? You're looking maybe potentially for like a short and a long on the last stream. That long got nuked within an hour. That's what stop losses are for. Let's see. Price fell 6.5, 6.7% farther. It has regained back to about 30K, 29.8, and now trading sideways, slightly down. The short never hit, so the in-stream placed things were a complete bust. That happens. That do happen, though. What is it, the 28th? Let's make a new chart. We're not going to spend half an hour on this chart today, but what we are going to do is just take a peek, see what we got. So, after the, whatever we want to call it, the whipsaw, we'll call it a whipsaw, does seem like April's trading again in the green. That's a good thing. Let's look at the week. The weekly, roughly about where we expected it. I did not expect a lower low, but on the last stream, we pointed out local weekly resistance is at 30.3, and we're likely to see a tap of that this week. Now, we only have 2 days and 7 hours to go, so it's cutting it. It did get close, touching 30,000, but not just shy, 1% off of our 30.3 target. Let's take a look at Market Cipher here. Money flow, man, this Market Cipher B not looking that great. Money flow is still trending up, but it's flattening out. Not my preferred situation with a VWAP slanting down. Not great. Not great. Do not know if we get a strong close this week. Let's zoom it on into the day. Money flow rolled over and we got a red candle. Just like on the weekly. The exact same as the weekly. The weekly rolled over, we got a red candle. Money flow on the day rolled over, we got that nasty whipsaw. We got the red. VWAP flat, momentum coming to the zero line. Not a lot of alpha here. Not a lot of signals here on our longer time frames. Looks like we have a solid kind of deep retracement. I remember pointing this out. 29.5 on the previous stream. That's our 618 and our local daily resistance. We did test it now twice, 3 times. Little indecision candle here on the day is what I'm reading. Little indecision candle. Let's look at LuxAlgo, showing us our big order block below and above, not really suggesting significant resistance. We can see, actually, maybe it is 31% up here in the 32 range. I mean, that's the logical target, isn't it? 32. Everyone was waiting for 32, and then we got that sell-off. The Fractal might still be alive. We definitely need to see a break of 31 before we really go down that road. But we do see liquidity below and above. There is more above us than below. So let's go market. Let's go. Let's go. On to the 12-hour. Anything good? 12-hour rolled over. Man, what I'm seeing on almost every time frame is just a condensing, a coiling, a contraction. Even though we had a very volatile day yesterday, the volatility on our oscillators is contracting. Our highs are coming down, our lows are coming up. And this is the least satisfying answer ever, is basically it is preparing for a large move and its direction is basically unknowable. We are going to continue to look for hints. 6 hours still leaning bearish, unfortunately. But when we get this kind of contraction, guessing which direction is usually a fool's game. It's usually, I think, comes down to whatever people are betting on less at the moment. So if you think everyone is bearish, we'll probably break to the upside. If you think everyone's bullish, we'll probably break to the downside. 4 hour is leaking. Again, it was giving us the signal to roll over. It was. But now it's trending back down. This is looking for potentially a lower high somewhere. I don't have enough. We're really undecided here. Very undecided on the analysis. And that does make sense. We had an event where we did a pretty nice pump. We retraced, but did not fully retrace that pump, returned essentially to the equilibrium, and now we're, in like a descending channel. Pretty likely it comes down to this like 28.6 zone before it makes a decision. Really, all of this is noise. All of this was stop hunting. And if we look at liquidations, I would guess there were heavy liquidations. I don't think our indicators or our oscillators are going to be of much help today. Money flow on the hour looking to roll over, but I do see some strength despite that. 30-minute just into the negative. 15-minute rolling over, so we could, during this live stream, see or reasonably expect some kind of upside, but I don't think it's get your hopes up upside. I'd probably be targeting maybe 29.5 again, something like this for in the stream. Well, let's just do that. Something like that. I won't even go to the 1 minute. I lied, I did. All right. Maybe something like this. I don't expect a super high volatility stream today. That's okay, because Bitcoin is not really in our focus at the moment. There are other factors at play that are much spicier. Again, I don't really have any analysis for First Republic Bank. It is the bank that has been bailed out over and over and over again, yet just simply can't seem to stay solvent. And this is the nature of all fiat banks. They don't back their assets, so they can't be solvent, and this is the inevitable outcome that Bitcoiners have been preaching about for years. Chirpao speaking on the 3rd is really going to be influential on what goes forward, what happens going forward, and I just can't freaking wait. I hope you guys are having a great Friday so far. I know it's not super hype, but I'm feeling hype. Hopefully my good vibes are translating over to you. Don't forget to engage with the stream, join the Discord, etc. I'm going to take a bite of this empanada. That's spicy. Spicy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not going to really be any TA here. The TA is more of a lesson. It's more of a lesson. And that lesson is one that I think especially applies to people in crypto. Just because something's down doesn't mean it can't continue to go down. This dropped to 95% year to date on the last stream. It's dropped 50% more. It could continue to drop forever. You can keep adding zeros to a decimal. But realistically, I think a way we look at it is this. Banks have assets and liabilities. They're essentially counting debts as assets. If they're able to create these debts without backing them, if they're all called at the same time, which isn't a situation that I think is going to happen. We've seen the debt ceiling pass through the House. I don't know, Chad, did that make it to the Senate yet? Where like inevitably will be rejected, and then the House will do it again, and they'll dance back and forth until the last second, and then they'll pass it. But if we want to value banks, why don't we value them at what they truly are worth, which is what are their liabilities and what are their assets? And then take that number, multiply it by their stock, the amount of stock they have, or divide it by the amount of stock, whatever. I think what we would see is First Republic Bank, the true value of it is deep in the negatives. They're very insolvent. And other banks are likely in the same situation. They just aren't experiencing the same cascade, but I think it's coming. Hopefully Chirpao can figure out a course going forward that's going to stop this. I just don't see what it is outside of reversing, pivoting, dropping interest rates, cranking up the money printer, and have the everything moon of 2023 summer. What do you guys think? I think that'd be a great outcome. Rest in peace. It is the dump that never ends. Let's look at total. And I'll get to the chat. Honestly, guys, I don't have a ton of charts to get to today. The charts were spicy yesterday, or the day before after we were done streaming. So I don't have too much prepared because really everything has just pulled back to very close to its previous low. We were looking for potentially total to pull back to its weekly support. It did even before the last stream, and it didn't quite make it to its weekly resistance as our next kind of prediction looked. Maybe just pop this on the monthly. Monthly still showing a higher high after last month's very strong close. I mean, I'm still targeting up here. I don't know the path it'll take. I don't know the timing. I did say, and I love to admit when I'm wrong because I hate when people think I'm one of those like people who think like LARPs about being right all the time. I did say at the start of this year, and I've said it every month, that I think Bitcoin will hit 48K before May. I'm not going to lie, that's not looking so great right now. That's looking not like it's going to hit. I still believe 100% that it will this year. However, my prediction of before May, we got 2 days left. Anything's possible. I did want to rehash this chart. Shared this on March 15th when price was down just off of the 19.5 low, battling the 200 weekly moving average. It was looking grim on that sell-off. We had daily closes below our ascending trend line, invalidating the bullish megaphone, or so the chart wanted us to think. It seems that the chart was uninterested in remaining below, and in the last live stream, we said something like this. This is potentially what I'm looking for. It's easily invalidated by any lower low, so it's actually pretty actionable. Trade at your own risk, know your risks. But if we see this kind of flat top with ascending lows, not only will it paint out one of our favorite upside patterns, flat triangle, flat top, I call it, ascending triangle, whatever. It also then becomes a lot like the fractal we were looking at. Admittedly, we did declare it dead. We did. Let me see if this chart's clean enough to put on. It might not be. Computer's freezing. Okay, thanks. Thanks, computer. Like, what chart is this? Wood. I have some fractal for wood. I don't know when I was looking at wood. Maybe we'll look at wood later. Maybe. Wow. TradingView struggling today. So we admittedly did say rest in peace, fractal. You invalidated. But I don't know. Crazier things have happened, man. I think that what we need to see to revive it, so we'll resurrect it. We've got to have at least one necromancer out there. What we need to see is lower highs and higher lows that eventually have an explosive breakout. So the reason I say this might be back on the table, mostly if we have a high level necromancer, is we will be looking for, we said this last stream, lower highs and higher lows that resolve to the upside, and that actually does line up really well with what the oscillators were showing us earlier in the stream. I don't see an edge. I don't see kind of the market leaning in one direction. I would say, in my experience, what I'm seeing on the oscillators looks like something like this. Contracting volatility, highs coming down, lows coming up, and then the market resolving in a direction. Now, I can't confidently say that that direction is up, though I wish it's so, and I hope it's so. I don't have an edge really to justify it. So what we can say is this fractal was dead. It still probably is, but let's keep an eye, as this wick was insane. However, it didn't invalidate the lows. It kept a higher low. We have kind of that flat top above us. And so if we see price continue to move in this pattern, in this way, there's hope. There's hope. The probability, I don't know. Am I going to lean on it? No. But am I going to watch it? Absolutely. Because the outcome of that fractal playing out would lead us potentially into breaking the 4-year cycle into a new all-time high of 2023, and maybe even rejecting Bitcoin dominance, seeing that dump down under 2022's low and reigniting a bull market. That could be hella spicy. Bitcoin dominance is chilling up at its 2-year range high right underneath 49%, as we kind of were looking at. Not a lot has changed there. Hasn't broken its high, hasn't broken its low, but something tells me the spice is coming. I think it's all lining up to early May. I think it's May 5th, baby. I don't know. I don't really know why May 5th. Is there like a full moon or something May 5th? Something. There's something cosmic going on May 5th. I guarantee it. INJ, I didn't take this trade, but just to update you guys, for anyone who was looking at INJ, our short filled, took profit, long filled, safe. Didn't quite hit our TP there. If I'd taken this trade and I felt uncomfortable, I'd probably just rip it off here. That's still a solid W. 20%, yeah. I'd probably close that BB. If you guys have noticed, over the last few streams on my little chop trades, on my schlongs, I have been closing them in pieces. Each time one of them is up, I am taking a little bit of profit. This is something as a trader that I've only, I'd say in the last year or two, have grown into. In the past, I have made a plan for the trade, executed the plan, and then followed it to a T. And I've preached stick to the plan. I still agree with all of that. But I think in addition to sticking with the plan, we need to add something else. We need to add, how do we word it? When the plan is working, before you make the plan, set up a strategy where you do take profits, or partial profits on your position when you're in the right direction. Especially, I think, if you can take profit equal to the principal of the trade, removing your risk from the trade, that's a great idea. But that's something I just wanted to share with you guys, that I've been growing as a trader. I've been closing in pieces, and that really goes against the whole one trade to get rich mindset, moon or doom. Like, you're never going to get rich off of one trade. It's not going to happen. But those thoughts keep us in trades too long. By taking partial profits on trades, we can remove a little bit of that and really hedge against, our greed and our emotions taking control and leading a winning trade into a losing trade. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Ethereum update 1908. This is potentially where we were looking for a long position, but it got smashed with the rest of the market. Looks like it's struggling with that resistance as it closed there yesterday. Hit a lower high today. Has not bearish engulfed down at 18.6, but I think I'm going to put an alert. Looking okay. I don't know. Not great. This has the potential for a head and shoulders. We talked about that as well in the last stream. With our left shoulder, whether we want to count it here or maybe even down here, we could have a neckline at 18.3. We have a lower high. If we see this roll over, that head and shoulders likely to play out. And I think our downside target could get pretty ugly, actually. You do have very macro support down in the 14s, but you also have built support on the way up. I would say a full touch of 1770 has not happened. That is probably the target I'd look at. More conservatively, maybe 16.7, 1677, something like that. Something around those lines. I don't want this on there. All right. Let me see what you guys are looking at. Let me maybe pull up Coingecko. We've been live 40 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I thought it was longer. Let me pull up Coingecko. Let's see what's moving today, and then let's see what you guys are looking at. Render is up. Who wants to look at Render? I know people have been asking me about Render recently. Caspa. Shout out to Jason Caspa, not related. Taking the number 2 spot. Crow, the number 3 spot on the weekly gain. Biggest losers, Pancake Swap, Optimism. Ooh, OP. Down 25 or 12%. In the last 24 hours, biggest gainer, ICP. And Caspa along with Sol, biggest losers, INJ. We just looked at that. And ARB. I'll pull up ARB. I'll pull up Optimism. I know that we had looked at OP. I want to see how wrong I was. Yeah, we were looking for moon targets because we broke our all-time high. Honestly, though, our OP doesn't look that bad. It had a really, really strong daily structure here from previous all-time high. The logical move was to wait for support and look for a long. It looks like that was stopped out. We have had our highs come down. Our lows, though, aren't necessarily troubling yet, but this is not the best look. Not the best look here. We really nailed this thing up and down. Not looking so hot now. I'm not worried about, honestly, OP as long as it remains above March's low here, like 190. It's trading at 112 right now, so that's not huge. Let's look at ARB. Maybe we'll look at Pepe. What do you want to see, chat? We're just going to do quick takes. Long, for those that were FOMOing, this was provided. Stopped out. Looks like ARB has returned to its previous area of like consolidation, accumulation here. Wouldn't be bad to see it just do the same here and then another leg up. Wouldn't be bad. Does seem like 132 has held even on that wick. So a lot of people's sentiment may have changed, but what I'm seeing across almost every chart is the same price action. A move to resistance that comes back to support but respects the previous low. As spooky as that was, I view that as bullish. I view that as pretty dang bullish. If you look at the Bitcoin chart, this is pretty choppy, but if we invert this, would you be bullish or bearish? Not gonna lie, I'd be extremely bearish on this. You had a high that really struggled to break. It fell with it fell intensely, rallied, but then wicked back down. Sellers came in and said, no. You're not going up. You have hit lower highs and higher lows, but in general, that wick looks pretty good upside down. I did a little bull or bear thing on Twitter as well. You guys made me chuckle. Inverting the chart gives such perspective. I don't know if you feel bullish or bearish today, but invert the chart, take a look. Since the start of the year, this is just the ugliest thing. Bitcoin's chart upside down since the start of the year is so bearish. It's so bearish. You even have these dead cat bounces that get sold off with pressure. Now you're sitting here kind of accumulating or distributing, I don't know, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The inverted chart is always a valuable perspective. All right, I'll look at the chat. Doyle's looking at Sol. You're looking at Render. I said Render. What's up, Randy? Big. How are you, Randy? Hope you're having a great Friday. We'll look at Render. Why is the audience decreased this much? It's Friday. Yesterday or the day before was super spicy. It's summer. Volatility is actually very muted right now. Actually, I see why you're looking at Render. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good question. You tell me. I think this is the reason. Audience is low because on the 25th, we had extreme volatility. Yesterday, we had, I'll say, very low volatility, but still relatively high as prices kind of floated back up. It wasn't an exciting float. Today, prices just kind of floated back down. It's not a very exciting float down. This was the spice. We'll see viewership pop again when we break our range high or again when we break our range low. On top of that, this stream's title also isn't really related to crypto, and those titles don't tend to do well. Those are the reasons I think. I don't know. If you notice across the space, it's not just us. It's every channel. Every crypto channel's traffic is down. Pretty normal for summer and for low volatility. Render. Easy peasy, man. It's looking for a strong close this week if it gets at $3. Easy peasy. We had a huge trade, 300% on Render a long time ago. Looks like it hit a higher low, and that's actually a pretty clean backtest of its previous resistance from November. Render is a very strong-looking chart. That's a strong-looking chart. I wouldn't necessarily market order long. I would prefer an entry at maybe the 177, 180 level, but I do think $3 is its next upside target, especially with a strong close this week, which it is looking, at least in my opinion, looking to do so. I believe there will be better entries ahead, though. Indeed. Indubitably. Let's give away some money. I'm going to read the chat, but let's give away some money. If you commented on the last stream, I know I forgot. I see some of you did in the last, few minutes. Good job. On the last stream, the title is Crypto Pump Rip First Republic Bank Dumps. If you commented your user ID, and it is a valid one via Fairdesk's decision, aka you didn't sign up for a bunch of accounts, you are eligible. I'm going to use a random comment picker live in front of you so you guys know I'm not pulling anything sneaky. Let me pull the stream link up. There we go. Look at that. I was looking so handsome. Just messing. So let's pick, we'll give away 200 because we skipped last stream, or I forgot. We'll give away 200. How many should we split it amongst? I love that you guys interacted with that poll. How many people should we give it away? 200 giveaway. I'm going to put up a poll. Let's do like 10, 5, 3, 1. Now let's do it this way. Poll's going up. Pick what you guys think. Should we pick 10 winners, 5 winners, 2 winners, 1 winner? Basically just, should we give away it all to someone or split it up? We'll give, I don't know, a few minutes on that poll. Put your opinion in. You can put the numbers in the chat, but that won't really help with the poll. Dave Digital backing me up there, throwing the Fairdesk link in the chat. You have to have signed up using that link or else they won't give it to you. I don't, by the way, guys, this isn't me. I'm not giving it out. I just use this to pick the numbers. I send it to my associate, and then they tell me if they're eligible or not. So there's no bias on my side. I want everyone to be able to win. I don't want anyone to not be able to win or something. But I have no control. No control. Looks like 2s are winning. We only have 80 votes, so your vote does matter. What's up, Saurovikin? That's a hard one to say. Antonio Peluso. Hello, mate. Effini Mazda. What's up, dude? Antonio. I said that already. GT, Revolution, Fashion, Balbo, Ass. Nice. 123, right on. Demola, Kevin. Coins Chick. How you doing, darling? Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Good timing. Streamlabs is shilling Crown Analysis for us. Let's pull that up. If you haven't checked out crownanalysis.com, you should. Some beautiful articles by some beautiful people. All different types of articles. Market. Not only crypto. There's some trading. There's some just personal life story stuff. Shout out to Poppy doing the weekly market update, which has been straight fire week over week. Where is it? Moggy. Shout out to Moggy. Coins Chick is in the chat here today. I just wanted to especially shout out Crypto Poppy, or Poppy. I hate saying his name, but I love the guy. There's the link. He's been breaking it down. He's been giving us the alpha, doing it week on week. Make sure you bookmark crownanalysis.com. Don't miss this next market update. It looks like, man, the margin of winning is so close. I don't know if I can pull the winner yet. It's 27% for 10, 26 for 5, 24 for 2, 24 for 1. Can we get a few more votes, a few more likes, a few more clicks? Where do I think Bitcoin's going this weekend? Honestly, based on our analysis in this live stream, I just see sideways chop again. After we pick these winners, well, we're going to pick the winners, but while we do that, because I need a few more votes, there has to be like a distinct... One of the 4 choices has to win. Let's put it that way. Let's take a look at CME while we wait. If the votes continue to be split, I think I'll just pick, like, it does look like 5 and 10 are more popular than 1 and 2. We'll just, like, pick one of those two, something like that. CME is looking to close here in 3 hours, 2 hours and 50 minutes. We do have our 20.3 to 21K CME gap sitting below us. We do have a gap from all the way back in, May of 2020, sitting just at 34.5 to 35.7. CME looks like it's going to close right around here. I thought we were going to get a full test of the 30.5 this week. No real read. CME looks equally boring. I'm pretty much expecting over this weekend, now CME won't trade, but like something like this, where we just see price kind of meander. This really shocked the market. It ripped leveraged positions out of place. And I think it's kind of like just a game of chicken going on right now. I think the whales, the market makers, are basically just sitting there you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. Waiting for someone to make a big move. BTC Moon, I hope so, Andre. It's Friday. What's up, Tazadaku Rasol? More chop, great, yeah. Yep, but hey, there's money to be made on chop as well. And of course, I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I should trademark that. Your OGTP was 30.1, closed it early. Open long at 28.3. Not bad. Not bad. Well done. Well done. I think I closed my screen that had the trades. All right, since a clear winner is not emerging, we're going to go with what, 10? Should we go with 10? I guess we're just going to go with 10. 5 is easier for me, so if you want 5, vote now. Vote now, and while you're voting, also hit the subscribe and the like button. To my knowledge, Lois Brown is the only person who has subscribed the whole stream. I don't doubt it. Over the last few streams, I've told you, we've only had like 20 subscribers, even though we've had up to like 3-hour streams. I'll tell you the perspective, and this is maybe some insider alpha that I shared before, I'll share it again, is that right now people are not paying attention. Bitcoin is very shy. It doesn't like to move when people are paying attention. I read this as a good thing. I have not seen traffic for crypto this low, I want to say, since like 2020. And here we are, like right under 30K. It's not a bad thing. All right, it looks like 10 winners is emerging. What's up, Kevin Baker? Mickey Campbell. Afternoon. What's up, Goofy Peter? I'm a Goofy Tom myself. Nice t-shirt, Kawhi. Gamer subs GG. They make these sleeves. They keep me drip. I don't know. What's up, Gixer? 410. New to your channel, subscribed last week. Right on. Found you for all the insight. Thanks. Well, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Let's give away some money. Let's give it away. I'd rather do 5, honestly, because it's just less time spent. But, you know, we'll go with the votes. Democracy wins. 10 winners. So, to clarify, we're giving away 200 total to 10 people. It'll be $20 each. Not a lot, I know. But you guys voted for 10, so that's what we're going to do. Let the people choose. I need to make a list here. Gonna make it. I know, I want to do 5 too, but 10 is winning, so we gotta do 10. Why you not a member? I don't know, man. What's up, Big Tuna? How you doing? BCN, my brother. You lost your magnet, but if we pray hard enough, maybe Lord Jarky will grace everyone. Again, with the memberships. It's free money. It's free money. It's free trading funds. I guess we'll do 10. 10 is winning. So here we go. You guys are gonna make me do my homework. My wealth. Win Tom Crown's money. Not quite. Well, it isn't quite my money. I don't want to be dishonest. I need to make a list. I don't want to do anything that might freeze the camera because the camera's been a little bitch lately. But let's pick our first winner. Remember, it has to have the user ID. You have to have followed. You can't have multiple accounts. You know the rules. Let's start our first one. Vui! You should have won, but that's not a user ID, Vui. I do love you, though. Shout out to you. Wait, it didn't even get a heart? I missed your comment. That's weird. Well, better luck next time. Who's our next one? There we go. Gray Netsui. Let me copy this down. I'm just going to make a list here on my own side. Gray. Congrats, my friend. Let's pick our next winner. Ifini Mazda. What's up? Enjoy the nap. Thank you for wishing me a happy nap. It was a happy nap. B Scruff. Coming on in. Feels like bingo. Shout out to B Scruff. We've got so many more. Jack Caterago 1. Shout out to you, but that's not a user ID, but I do appreciate the comment. Pump. Chirpow, bro. I like it. Appreciate the comment, but can't win. Goofy Peter. The man himself, Goofy Peter. Congrats, Goofy Peter. Luiso. Coming on in. We now have 5 winners. We have 5 more. This is making me work for it. Justin Khaki. LFG, you the man. Pick me. Well, you got picked. Congrats. Itadaki masoso. I don't know if I said that wrong. Didn't mean to offend. LFG, my friend. How many are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. Nope. 3 more. RMP 87. LFG, baby. Dump it. You are a winner, but not for this. Marcus Thought. Congrats, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we have 2 more. 2 more. Let's go, Marcus. LFG, boys. Smash the likes. Trade Intuition. You would have won. Shout out to you. But you really did win today because I shouted you out. Samuel. Norj. Najord. Shout out. Consider. This is definitely a bot. Queensire is definitely a bot. So you F out of here. And Spoon. We have our winners for today. Congrats to everybody who won. That's 10 winners. If you'd like to be eligible for the Grand Chirpow. Wait. Is that the Chirpow one? Now, our next stream will be Monday the 1st. If you want to be eligible for the giveaway then. If you want to be eligible for that giveaway, sign up using my link. And on this live stream, once it's over, you have to make a comment with your user ID. Include something with the comment. And you'll be eligible to be randomly chosen. Let me send these off. You know what? I'm gonna bark up Phemex's tree. They just started sponsoring us again. I'm gonna bark up their tree for some giveaway funds. We'll do a big giveaway on the Chirpow stream. We'll do a big giveaway. Talking maybe a comma big. You better tune in for that. Better tune in. Let me see. All right. Well. Hopefully you guys checked out the Discord. Hopefully you're in the Discord. After every live stream, I give away even more sats. We're just very generous here. Very generous. Hopefully you've joined. Hopefully you've subscribed. Hopefully you've checked out tomcrown.io. This is my site. It just has my socials and some of my links. TradingView link if you don't have a TradingView account. LuxAlgo, Market Cipher, Phemex, Fairdesk, etc. Check it out on mobile. It's meant for mobile. What's up, Gary? Who do you ask for? Nobody. Don't worry. I've taken those user IDs. I've sent them to the person at Fairdesk, and they will distribute them. So it should just show up in your account. I can't give you an exact time because they're like in Singapore, so I don't know what time they're gonna get to it. But they have done it every time, so it'll be there. Keep your eyes peeled. I do know that it is like a Chinese holiday coming up, so a lot of things are not going to be going on over the next few days. That might slow it down. What anime is this from? I have no idea. I don't think it's actually from an anime. They kind of make their own stuff, I think. Let me shout them out again. If you guys are interested, this is where it's from. I'll put the link in the chat. They're not a sponsor of ours, but they do give me a lot of sweet drip. They do energy drink stuff. They make cups and shirts and the sleeves, and I don't know. It's just nerdy enough for me. Just nerdy enough for me. I like their stuff. Congrats, everybody. If you don't get it, do you write me in the Disc server? If you don't, you will get it. If you don't get it, it'll be because of whatever, like, it'll be because the account isn't eligible or valid. Like, the only reason that would happen is you signed up for a bunch of accounts. Can't do that. You can't, they won't do it. That's beyond my control. That would be the only reason. No one's ever had the issue outside of that. That's been the only reason. Feel free, though. Join the Discord. If you don't get it, I don't know, in a few days, say something. But I'm going to tell you guys, I have no control over it. There's very little I can do, if anything. Well, there's really nothing I can do. It is like their policy. They said, Tom, we can't. And I say, okay. So it is what it is. Do I have open trades now? I do. I showed them earlier in the stream. I realized we've been live for a while. I have some open. Maybe I can pull them back up. God, I hate logging into exchanges now. With all these pop-ups and shizzle. All these pop-ups. Should warn you guys, if you are not interested in KYCing and you're trading on ByBit right now, they are implementing KYC May 8th. That you're not like, I don't think, no one's funds are at risk in my opinion, to my knowledge. But I'm not KYCing. I KYC on exchanges, but I do it when I sign up. I do it, and it's part of like our agreement we're making between our parties, right? Like, when any rules in crypto get changed, I'm out. It's just my vibe. ByBit though, I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think that there's any risk of like, or any additional risk at the moment of anything that isn't always a risk. It's just the KYC thing. I don't like giving out. So KYC also, this is my issue with it. Again, I pay my taxes. I'm very, very forward with them. I don't ever try to hide anything. I think that's really dumb to try. The reason I don't KYC is, one, the change of agreement, but two, when you KYC, you're handing over your very private identification information, and you don't know what's going to happen with that data. You don't know how it's going to be used. Now, do I think ByBit is going to do anything malicious with it? No, I don't. But that's not how reality works. That information could become compromised in the future. The more places that have it, the more likely you are to be included in that compromised data, etc. So just be careful. Be careful. And we have an alternative. We have exchanges like Phemex and Fairdesk. They sponsor us that do not have KYC. Will they eventually be forced to do that as well? I mean, I think that's probably reasonable over time, but that could be years from now. I don't know. I do have trades open. I have this slight short. It's up 4%. Oh, 420%. Nice. I have this little long, so I'm schlonging. The schlong is doing all right, but it's actually down from where it was earlier in the stream. I'm schlong. I don't really have a specific direction. I don't really have a bias on this weekend's trade. I don't really see that much volatility. I think it's kind of quailing up for May. I did say earlier that we probably are looking at like 29.5, but that's what, 1.5% move. Not really worth getting excited about. Price did somewhat gravitate there, but nothing really spicy has happened. Not a lot of spice going on. What did I want to do? Something I wanted to do. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh no. ADA, Cardano ADA, yeah. We were looking for it to retest 41.6, our macro previous support. flipped resistance. We broke it. We were looking for it to hold as support. You can see we had a very generous stop on that potential long position. Also, potential short from 41.6 right now is in profit. Using the previous high as the stop. The market is just not that interesting right now, and you can see it in the viewership. Like, you can see it in the numbers. You can definitely see it in the numbers. 38% of you wanted more winners. It's good to know. It's good to know. I like it. Crawler. There, a great reminder, guys. So all exchanges have risk. Anything centralized has risk. The lowest risk, the safest thing you can do with your coins is put them in your cold wallet. 95, I want to say, percent of my portfolio of my coins are in cold storage. 95%, if not more. I trust exchanges with exactly the amount I'm willing to lose. That's it. Not a penny more. Gold trade was volatile. Is there something spicy on gold? I don't think it broke its all-time high, but I have been yelling about it like an old man at the clouds. Chilling. It's chilling in the resistance still. Boo. Boo. Pickle, if you're out there, don't worry about timestamps at this point. Because I know you put in some already. I appreciate you. If you want to do them for your own pleasure, then go for it. Dollar just chilling down there. Just not a lot of volatility. What's really interesting is that the dollar didn't have a super spicy day the day that Bitcoin had its wild move. The dollar really just traded kind of like within range. Closed within range. What is this? Like an orphan candle? I don't know. No. I forget the term. Doesn't really matter. Which coin do you store your personal money with? Goofy Peter. Goofy Peter. You're a goofy Peter. Personally, there's no question. For me, it's Bitcoin. I have like 400 altcoin positions, but Bitcoin is the only one that that's the only one that I stack. Well, that's too black or white. It's not true. But like that's the answer. That's my answer. But that's not financial advice. That's just the answer, my personal answer. I don't know. Me high neg, the fact that the viewers are slow is a sign that the bear market's coming to an end. Honestly, I was touching on this point earlier that our viewership is low, but we got the survivors here. But I haven't seen viewership this low since, I want to say, late 2020, right before the bull market started. I agree. I don't know if I can go as far as to say that means the bull market is imminent, but I can agree with it was surprising that it took this long. I think the average investor is finally quit. I think they've finally thrown in their hat. They're like, I just can't even watch this anymore. Can't even think about it. Also, it's summer. Summer has always had lower viewership for crypto and really just for YouTube as a platform. People are outside finally. The weather's nice. They have things to do. They're making up for lost time from 2020. And you know what? They're just taking a break from the charts, and I encourage that. I encourage it. But we'll be here. Know that. We will be here. Rain or shine, bear or bull, moon or doom, we will be here streaming, and I hope you are as well. So, with that said, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a giveaway on the Discord as soon as this is over. I don't really have much else to say. It's just a slow day. But slow days bring spice. Pray to the spice gods. I hope you guys have a happy Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll be live again Monday, then Wednesday for Chirpow, right before I leave for Estonia. Love you all, fam. Don't forget, comment after I hit end stream to be eligible for the next giveaway. Crown out.